When I was a kid, I was told not to play on the train tracks. The train tracks a block from my home. And did I listen? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. My favorite spot along the tracks was just behind the local shopping plaza, where there was a black wrought-iron bridge for the signal lights, a black wrought-iron bridge which arched a good 20 feet over both the eastbound and westbound lanes. It had a metal ladder along one side, which I was able to climb, and lying flat out on the catwalk, I had a bird's eye view in all directions. It was an October day, just after school. I came home to an empty apartment, as Mom had left for her evening shift down at the factory. I was still a bit too young for homework, and there was nothing good on TV, so I headed out to the tracks, specifically the Signals Bridge. I took a quick look around, and as there were no adults in sight, I quickly scaled the ladder, ran out onto the catwalk, and lay down on my belly in the exact dead center between the eastbound and westbound lanes, and waited. I didn't have long to wait. Along the western horizon, I could see a pinprick of intense silvery white light, a pinprick which became steadily larger and brighter. A train was approaching from the direction of Hamilton, heading to TO and Points East, and I was going to lie on the catwalk as it passed directly beneath where I lay. If I didn't chicken out first. I tried to do it several times, tried to force myself to lie there as the train roared beneath me, racing past only 5 or 6 feet below where I lay. I imagined the intense sound, the blaring horn, and the wrought-iron bridge shaking and bucking from the tempest thrown up by the thundering locomotive. Thought about it, and found I couldn't do it. I would always scramble down the ladder and away from the tracks long before the train reached me. But today, this afternoon, I was determined to finally do it. I figured I'd just shut my eyes and wait until it was too late to scramble down and run away. And so I shut my eyes and waited. 1 steamboat, 2 steamboats, 3 steamboats, 4 steamboats, 5 steamboats. I waited as long as I could with my eyes closed, as long as I could without knowing what was going on. But finally I thought I could hear something, hear the blaring of a locomotive horn, and then I had to know. I had to see. I had to open my eyes. The light was much closer now, only a mile or so off, out by the 4th line, and now getting bigger and brighter. I stared at it in both fascination and apprehension, and stared is the motive word. I gazed out at the intensely glaring white light as it slowly got bigger and brighter, until it became a blazing silver ball, a blazing silver orb, a silver sun, a white and blazing eye with a darkling silver pupil. And as I gaped at it, it continued to get bigger and brighter and closer, until it took up the entire sky, filled the entire sky, filled the world. There was a mad rush of hot air, as the world seemed convulsed by an earthquake. And then everything went black. Someone was shaking me. I slowly opened my eyes. I was in the waiting room. of the local train station, which was about a mile from the signals bridge, where I had been waiting for the train. The waiting room was in semi-darkness. Standing over me was a middle-aged man in a blue uniform shirt. I recognized him as the station master. "What are you doing here, boy?" he said sternly. "You can't stay here." I looked around wildly. It was dark outside, late. What time is it, sir?" I said, scrambling to my feet. 10:35 p.m., he said. "The GO train just left for Union Station." I was already running for the door. Thanks, sir," I called over my shoulder, and as I ran out into the night, I heard him say, "Do your parents know where you are?" No, they didn't. Mom didn't. And if I didn't get home pronto, I was dead meat. I had no choice but to run across the train bridge, even if it was pitch dark. Fortunately, all the signal lights were red, so I knew that no trains were coming. I managed to sneak into the apartment building without running into any adults. I went up the back stairs and got into the apartment and into bed about 10 minutes before Mom got home. I was sound asleep, pretending to be sound asleep, when she looked in on me. Narrow escape. Narrow escape. Mom never did figure out that I'd been away from the apartment all evening. But what I am unable to figure out is, how did I travel the mile or so from the iron signals bridge to the lobby of the train station? And how did the time go from 4:30 in the afternoon to 11 at night? Where did the 6.5 hours go? The last thing I remember was staring at the headlight of the advancing locomotive, the pinprick of intense silvery light which rapidly got bigger and brighter as it got closer and closer, until it became a blazing silver ball, a blazing silver orb, a silver sun, a white and blazing eye with a darkling silver pupil, a white and blazing eye, which hypnotized me. But what do you think, dear listeners? What do you think happened to me? Alien abduction? A glitch in the Matrix? Please share your thoughts in the comments below, and stay safe, stay subscribed, ring the bells so you don't miss any upcoming videos, and feel free to share this video and any of my videos with anyone you please. If this is your first visit to my channel, please consider subscribing. My name is Warren, and I write and tell original ghost stories and original horror stories featuring such cryptids as the Night Floaters, werewolves, and the Black-Eyed Children. So again, please consider subscribing. Please help me to reach my goal of 2,500 subs in 2022. Till midnight. Cheers. Pictures used in today's video, courtesy of Pix Here, that's PX Here, while the music was the classic Ghost Story by that patron of the internet, Kevin MacLeod. Wow, I do sound kind of whining when I go, please. You'd better subscribe to make me stop if nothing else.